Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, deemed to be University, Chennai. For admission, contact 99400 and 99401 For further queries, visit www.satyabama.ac.in.
Hi, good afternoon all. Warm greetings from Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, deemed to be University. My name is Aran Joni. Hope everyone is safe and well at home. We are extremely happy about the overwhelming responses. Thank you all for your tremendous support. It is indeed a unique pleasure and welcoming my privilege to express our sincere gratitude to our founder chancellor, Colonel Dr. JPR, who always showers his divine blessings. We take this opportunity to express our deepest gratitude and earnest thanks to our Chancellor Ma'am, Dr. Marie Zena Johnson, and our President Sir, Dr. Murray Johnson, for their continuous support and high endeavors in motivating us to organize online webinars during this COVID-19 crisis situation. On behalf of the organizing committee, I take privilege in welcoming you all to the live webinar on digital marketing, $500 billion industry, organized by Satyabama IEI student branch in association with Institution of Indian Engineers, India. This COVID-19 pandemic will be a catalyst in moving the world towards the digital future. Digital marketing is the use of internet, mobile devices, social media, search engines, and other channels to reach consumers. It encompasses all marketing efforts that use an electronic device. And today we have Lata Kartiga, who is the CEO and founder of Brandopoise Limited, Auckland, New Zealand, to handle the session. We welcome you, Lata. Lata Kartiga has started her career as systems engineer at Infosys Limited, Chennai. She has been working as a research assistant and graduate teaching assistant in the University of Auckland since 2014. She has also worked as a lecturer in Queen's Academic Group, New Zealand between 2014 and 2015. She has also extended her contribution as a lecturer assistant, head of the department at International College of Auckland, New Zealand between 2015 and 2018. Now, she has reached the pinnacle of success being the founder of digital marketing company in New Zealand. We are happy to have you here, Lata, to deliver a talk on digital marketing, $500 billion industry, and how is it going to change the business world. Over to you, Lata.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lata. So today I'm going to talk to you about digital marketing, a $500 billion industry. Thanks to Satyabama University and Mr. Kartigeyan and Johnny for inviting me for the webinar. So if you see, I was so quickly. So today's agenda would be about, because I myself as an engineer, how I transitioned from being an engineer to a marketer. And I think I'm hearing a lot of noise in the background. Can you guys, can someone?
Yeah, so many people are unmuted. Just mute them, like just one second.
Can I just everyone to unmute? Sorry, mute your, hello? Can you mute?
I request the participants to mute yourself. Mr. Subhash Rajendran, please mute your audio. Mr. Subhash.
Okay.
Mr. Jabez also, please, sir. Mr. Muruganandam, sir, please mute your audio, sir.
Yeah, I think I'm fine now.
Yeah.
Hear. Okay. So do you guys see a blue, kind of a green color strokes on the screen? I see it here. Are you all seeing it? Can you type yes if you're seeing it? Yeah, I think it's fine now. Is it all fine for you?
Yes,
Yes?
Lata.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
fine.
Yes, all good, all good. Thank you. Uh, Sorry about that. This is the first time I'm just looking at all this. Okay. So today's agenda would be, because I'm an engineer myself, so I want to also highlight why being an engineer to a marketer. And I want to tell you about what is digital marketing, because most of you are engineers, and few things about why it is has to be a $500 billion industry, and how you can make use of this opportunity to start your career in digital marketing or something related to digital marketing. Quickly about me, I was born in Erode, Tamil Nadu. So I did my bachelor's in Erode, in Velala College of Engineering and Technology. And I did my master's in computer engineering from SSN College of Engineering in Chennai. Um, then I worked in Infosys for a year as a systems engineer. I worked in Mysore and then I came to Chennai. So I got an opportunity to do PhD at Auckland University in New Zealand. So I moved to New Zealand in June 2013. So my thesis was about software engineering, more into visualization of energy consumption data. So I completed PhD in April 2018. So while I was studying PhD, I used to do a lot of teaching assistant work, um,
Lata,
lecturer job. Yes,
Lata, sorry to interrupt. If it would be fine if you could increase your audio volume.
sure.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay, what about now? Can you hear me
Yeah,
better?
that's fine. That's fine, Lata.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, all
perfect.
good. Okay, I'm a little bit away from my computer. Sorry about that, guys. Um, so I completed PhD in software engineering in April 2018. So I used to do a lot of teaching jobs. I was even, when I was finishing my teaching career, I was even the assistant head of the department in one of the colleges down in New Zealand. So I always wanted to become an entrepreneur. So I was trying different opportunities even since I was studying and doing jobs. So I tried few ideas of business, but it didn't work. And 2019, start of 2019, I founded Brand Upwise Limited. Um, I was so much into love about digital marketing and how it is impacting people these days. And so I started working on it, and I worked for first one client for one of seafood restaurants, popular seafood chain restaurants in New Zealand. So I worked for them and I started gaining clients. And that's how the journey for Brand Upwise Limited started. I have a huge passion for entrepreneurship, and my goal is all about doing business. So this is all where it started. It was such a small room, and I started off here. Brand Upwise a year ago, it was like this. So if you see onto the left, I always have vision boards at my home. So whatever I want to achieve in life, I always put on the vision board. So some of the top things that I want to achieve, I always mention that. So whenever I finish achieving all of those, that I just strike it out and write a date. So this is my way of visualizing things and taking things forward in my own way. I read quite a lot of books about brain. So my goal in life is to see how much can I do with my brain. So probably into business sector. Um, I started off with digital marketing, but I want to explore different fields in businesses, and I want to grow from there and stuff. So, so you can see, like, I read quite a lot of books. You can see on the left. So that's pretty much me. So I stopped working in 2018. Then I struggled really hard to get into business, starting it. It was quite easy in New Zealand to get on with it, because I had a visa also, so I could start my own business. So it's almost, Brand Upwise is almost 1 year old. But in this last 1 year, I have learned quite a lot of information about running a business, and um, even about digital marketing. So even I had a lot of opportunity at the university about how to do entrepreneurship. They have had quite a lot of mentors who has also helped me doing it. Um, so this is my current New Zealand team. We have 5 people, and if you see, most of them are from India. No racism, again, no racism. But I just wanted, as much as possible, I wanted to hire Indian people from New Zealand. So this is my New Zealand team. So my New Zealand team comprises of videographers, my head of marketing, and there are one photographer and one videographer because I can't hire those teams from outside New Zealand. So I have an Indian team as well because digital marketing, it all works online. So I have my complete expert technical team working from India. So this is a picture we took last time when I came to India. So all my graphic designers, content writers, website developers, big brains behind digital marketing, they're all working from India, Chennai. And also most of these team I hired, as I said, I read a lot of books, right? So a lot of entrepreneurs say that hire extremely high talents. So they tell you what we need to do. So I believe in that. So these are all people are there already digital marketing influencers themselves, or they are into digital marketing influencing, or they have already worked for some of the top digital marketing companies in India. So I hired all of them online through one kind of connection I had with one of the team members in New Zealand. So I hired my whole team online. This is the first time I met them after like 7 months of them working with me. So I started off with just one person, and within just 1 year, things have changed, and I have close to 20 people working under Brand Up Voice Limited at the moment. So quickly about why engineer being a digital marketer, how it has all changed. So first thing is about marketing is not new to anyone. Like even when you started, when you were born, your mom would have given you Cerelac. It all started even because of marketing. When you started eating the first chocolate, why? Because you saw a TV commercial and you wanted to go and buy and eat it. And marketing is, we are used to marketing all the time. We know which type of marketing works. You like some kind of ads, you know what kind of ads work and what kind of ad doesn't work. So marketing is not new to us at all. It's something inbuilt that we easily understand. Second thing is about my engineering brain. So being an engineer, I think logically. So that brain also helped me being a marketer very well. And if you see, I'll be much more clearer, Govindan. Thank you for the feedback. Can you hear me well? What about now? Sharon, is it okay now? Perfect, all good. Okay, I'll try to be much more audible. So it's because I'm a little bit far away from the mic. That's why I'll try to be more louder. So having my engineering brain, it's very helpful. And also because I'm a software engineer. So understanding social media platforms, Facebook, and the algorithms behind Facebook, Google, it's all quite very much helping me in being a digital marketer. So even when I used to work in one of the colleges in Auckland, I used to experiment some of the digital marketing things for promoting the college that I used to work in. So this is something not new to me. So again, I tried so many different ideas when I started the business. I tried several things in engineering, but due to my, maybe because of I was not too much interested, and I also saw like what is currently in trend. So I thought like digital marketing is something that I have to do in the next few years of my entrepreneurship journey. So this is me why an engineer became a marketer. So I know so many of you are into engineering, so I want to quickly tell you about what is digital marketing and also why is it a $500 billion industry in the next year. So digital marketing, it's about marketing online on social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Google, and also even TikTok. Even you have been with TikTok, so many of you. and TikTok has also started their marketing platform now. So some of the digital marketing things include, this is some of them. So it's all about marketing online because all the audiences are now available online. So it's about website development, social media marketing, graphic designing, running ads on social media, email marketing, personal branding, influencing. These all comes under digital marketing. In one word, if you can say, it is online marketing. So why is digital marketing very popular? It's because in 2019, there were around 2.95 billion people were available online. And it is estimated to be 3.43 billion by 2023, which is half of the world's population will be available online. And also, the biggest thing about digital marketing is although we are all individuals having our own devices, we are all interconnected. Now the connection between two people is almost one-on-one. Previously, it was not like that. We had to have multiple levels of connection before you reach someone. So now it's all like almost one-to-one. So that makes digital marketing much more popular. And why is it a half a trillion? Half a trillion is almost like 500 billion. Okay, so before understanding this, you need to understand why is Facebook free for all of us. It's not only about Facebook. It's all about why are the social media platforms free for you? If all these are free for you, and how is it going to be a $500 billion industry? Quickly tell me, how many of you know the answer why is Facebook free and why social media platforms are free? Quickly type yes if you know, type no if you do not. Can you all hear me? Type yes if you know why Facebook is free. If you do not know, type no. Okay, I see more no, yes, marketing, promotion. Yes, yes. Oh, like almost 70% people are yet to know about it, and some of them already knew it. Okay, so Facebook revenue last year is around 70.7 billion US dollars, which is almost 5 lakh crores in Indian rupees. So this is something we have to think about, why is Facebook free, right? Have you ever seen these kind of ads, like says it's sponsored, both on Instagram and Facebook? Have you seen it? Type yes if you have seen it. So many of you have seen it because this is it's almost, India has reached $1 billion market on digital marketing now. So yes, you have seen it, most of you. So why is ad Facebook free is all because of your information. You are filling your relationship status, you are filling your education, you're filling your interest, you're filling where you're checking in, which place you're going to. You know, all these are the investment for Facebook. They are using these information to run ads on social media marketing platforms. So most of you, because I'm into digital marketing, I know how exactly we run ads on. So we can even target people who has birthday in the next 10 days. So gift shops are putting their ads something like that, saying people who have birthday in the next 10 days, put the ad up only for them. People who are committed to someone or married, put the ads only for those people. People who are currently CEO or founder of any organization, people who are software engineers, put ad only to those people. So these social media platforms are using your data. Whatever you are typing, that's the data. That's why even LinkedIn is almost like a professional Facebook now. LinkedIn is making use of all your data to run ads on multiple platforms. So that's the first reason. Next reason is cookies. So when you go online to some sites, and then because of the cookies, they get the information from your computer, and there is a pixel that's involved. So later they can even retarget you. For example, have you realized, like, you see some ads online? You see some ads online, and then you realize like later after 2 or 3 days, the same ad comes on Facebook. So those are all retargeting because of those cookies that you have on your browser. This is what is happening. Okay, so this is one main reason why Facebook is free. Another reason is the biggest reason is our ignorance. Have you ever read terms and conditions before signing up on Facebook? You comment yes if you have done. No? Yes? We have never done it, right? I'm seeing a lot of no. Even I haven't read it. Only the copywriter who wrote it would have read it. So it is all about our ignorance. There are so many things happening with that terms and condition. Even when we write contracts, even we try to make sure that we are hiding certain information from the people, because being a business, because I have also learned about entrepreneurship during this time. The first question any investor asks is, how are you going to make money? So using these ignorance of people, these big corporates are making money. So this is for all the platforms, even TikTok. Even quite recently, I'm seeing sponsored ads on TikTok as well. How many of you are seeing sponsored ad on TikTok? Yes? No? Yes? No? Are you seeing? Yes? Yes? Yeah, you can't escape it. They'll just try to grab fan base in all the platforms, and the next thing they will do is to do ads. There are quite a lot of corporate companies ready to pay a huge sum of money for ads. Well done. So is that all these social media platforms do? Is that how they make money? No, there are still so many more ways that they make money. That's how the world is going to be for the next 30 years. So the next thing they are doing is selling all these data to corporate people. And I'm sure you would have heard about the Facebook Cambridge Analytica data scandal. I'm sure this has brought Mark Zuckerberg to in front of the court, in front of the judges. So it's because of they are taking quite a lot of Facebook data and using it for external commercial purposes. Because of these terms and conditions in favor of Facebook, there are two things. Because it was all in favor of Facebook, they could come out of it. And also, it helped so many other companies also to improve their privacy information. You would have seen even recently, so many companies have updated their privacy policies and all that. So you need to understand why.
Lata?
Yes.
Sorry
yes,
to interrupt. This is Tony. Can you give a co-host option to Miss Lata so that I can manage the participants? Still, some more people are waiting the room to join.
Okay, so okay, I will hold on for a while. Guys, if you have any questions, you can just put it so I can answer.
No, just you can select my ID and you give co-host option.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
click in the participants, manage participants. Click more.
Click where? Come again?
You select my name. Find a participant. Like you click participants, manage participants. In that, find my name, JOAN.
Okay.
Then you click more. You select my name and click more.
I'm not seeing your name, Johnny. I'm sorry. Let's just hold on.
Find a participant. You click participants, Lata. Manage participants.
Yes, I'm fine.
No, I think it is Karthikeyan. Karthikeyan is not my name. Karthikeyan is.
Oh, it's in the name of Karthikeyan.
Yeah, it's in the name of Karthikeyan.
Okay. More.
Just click more.
Make co-host.
Co-host.
I got it. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Perfect.
Sorry to interrupt, Lata.
Oh, no. All good. All good.
Yeah, thank you.
All good. So, why is this data ruling this world? Why is this data very important, and how are they going to use this information to earn a lot of money in this world? So, the reason why these big corporate people are needing your data is because they want to make the right decisions. Instead of experimenting, wasting quite a lot of money on unreliable information or data, they want to choose information right. For example, assume someone is starting an Indian restaurant in Auckland. If if they could find a clear data that people in 7 to 10 kilometers of radius they like Indian food, if they know that particular information, they'll clearly know yes, we can set up a restaurant in that place. So this is just a very simple example. It applies for so many people. If someone knows what kind of brand of cigarette someone like, what kind of brand of wine someone like, if they know it, they exactly know product to be produced. So corporates are happy to spend quite a lot of money because failing and going around it, they are not going to make any money out of it. So they want to take right decisions. So corporate people are onto these social media platforms to get all those data. So right data is going to help all the business people to make a lot of business improvement in their business. So it is projected by next year, it is projected that digital marketing and data is going to be having around 500 billion, which is $500 billion revenue during 2021. Even if I'm sure you all know about Jack Ma, who is the founder of Alibaba. So if you see what he has said, after internet coming in our life, last 20 years was for IT. And now next 30 years will be for data technology. Now everything will be data driven, not the information driven. I really look forward to hear a lot of things from Jack Ma. He's almost like my role model. So I truly believe what he said. So he was even encouraging all the current youngsters to focus on data technology. So even me being focusing my growth in business for the next 30 to 35 years, I'm seeing my business like that. It's not like next day, today, tomorrow, next year. I'm seeing my projection for the next 35 years. So I would definitely put my hands onto data technology. And this is how even the social media platform, they already have all the data, right? So they will continue growing. It's not going to be $500 billion. That's by end of the next year. And by later, then they are going to have much, keep growing. Like it's almost like the next IT industry. As like you people knew about information technology, IT, everyone, even electrical engineers, even arts people were starting to working as a software engineer. Same thing will happen in the next few years on data technology, especially on digital marketing, because it keeps growing. And also the reason why people are into digital marketing is also because that's where the audiences are. They have to put their information out there, right? It's quite a common sense that why people are on social media. So this is what I wanted to share. But because I know that India is still in lockdown and New Zealand is coming out of it, I hope you would have heard in the news that we are already in alert level 3, and we might be going to alert level 2 with a relaxation of lockdown by the next week. So the reason why I wanted to highlight here is so many of you are using this time. Many of you are using it this time constructively, improving things and all that. But I want to tell you something here that you have to make use of this opportunity for your personal growth. In this last 1 month during lockdown, what I did was I was a very camera shy person. So first thing I did was I started my own YouTube channel, and Brand Upwise has already been into YouTube video marketing as of now. So I have just published 3 videos on YouTube so far, and I am getting overwhelming response about people wanting to work with me. So the reason why I'm saying is you still have around 30 to 40 days of lockdown in India. And I want you to think about your own personal growth. I'm sure like it's good to enjoy, but I'm sure many of you will have some kind of goals in your life. So I want you to think about it, because regret is the biggest poison that you have. So just have a look and see about your personal growth. What do you want to do? This is a very beautiful time that you can sit and work on it. Think about your mindfulness. Read a lot of books. And if you are into, if you want to do entrepreneurship, business, I'm always here to help you, because I have gone through being an engineer and an entrepreneur. I have gone through all the problems, even without a single penny. I have lived in the last 1 year. Now things are changing. So it's good to get motivated, listen to a lot of motivation videos, but make action. This is very good time. People are helping you. It's a very good time. So I want to just finish off my conversation with this, because I don't know, many of you may go into digital marketing or not, but I want you to make this opportunity for you, for your goals. Your goal can be just traveling. I have a friend at home. He always says, "I want petrol in my car. I want food in my fridge." That's his ambition. So you see, because you see what your ambition are and work towards. For me, my ambition is simple. It's business. I want to do business. I want to keep working. I want to see what my brain can do. So find out during this time, and I'm happy to do it. So I'm welcoming questions now. You can ask questions about digital marketing, about my growth in the last year, or anything about my entrepreneurship journey. Um, just you can ask me any questions. Some of you are asking about my YouTube channel name. It is the company's name, Brand Upwise Digital Marketing. You can now see it online on my screen. So it's Brand Upwise Digital Marketing. So I have published 3 videos so far. It's all about digital marketing. Um, so probably have a look. Um, Keep asking the questions. I will just answer them one by one. You can ask anything. Don't worry. I'm happy to tell you. Even if you want to move to New Zealand, if you have any questions related to that, I can tell you. Um, or if you want to learn about digital marketing, if where you want to go and learn, what any pointers you want to know, I can help you.
Ma'am, good afternoon.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
Dr. Uday Kumar,
Yes.
from Professor and Head of the Mechanical Department, KLN College of Engineering, Madurai, ma'am.
Hi, Uday Kumar. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. I'm asking one doubt.
Yes, your question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
In what way the digital marketing will help to enhance our educational institutions, ma'am? Regarding that teaching, learning process and everything, let me know.
Okay. So I see that from, so because it's marketing, so I'm telling you from the marketing perspective, but still I want to tell you also from using online tools to create marketing. Here in New Zealand now at the moment, all the early childhood education they are doing completely online. So in perspective of teaching and learning, definitely things are going to change in terms of e-learning tools. And now so many people are creating content, and even they are creating free content. That is one thing related to education. But again, in terms of marketing, there are a lot of e-learning platforms, educational institutions. They're using digital marketing platforms to convey their information online. So from my perspective, yes, already educational institutions are using it, and some are currently adapting to it. And definitely it's going to change a lot of things in the future. Does that answer your question, Uday Kumar? Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. So what are the free resources available for doing digital marketing? So my team is all work. They used to work for a digital marketing influencer called Saurav Jain, Sorab Jain, Saurav Jain. So he has put up quite a lot of free information online, or free courses about digital marketing. Please go ahead and check that. And there is another guy called Digital Pratik. He has a thing called Digital Pratik University. So please go ahead and check that as well. You can learn it for free. So because you're all engineers, I'm very sure that you will love marketing. Next thing is, can anyone start digital marketing? How long will it take to start one? So see, what I did was I just went to someone. I said I can do digital marketing. So I remember I told you about the seafood restaurant. I met that client and I said I can do digital marketing. I can do Facebook. So what I did was the first thing I did is I found the client, and I with small information I knew, I found the client and I started working for them. Then little by little I started learning. So if you see, the first client I got only in July 2019. Now I have served more than 25 clients and it keep growing. Even today I got so many leads. So it's all about whether you are ready to put action. For putting action, it's all about whether your mindset is clear, whether your mindset should be whether I can do it or not. If you think that you can do it, you can do it. It's not about how long, it's about how fast you want to do, and you will do it. Next question. First tip to take start digital marketing. Please do some course. See what people are doing. What I would see, spend like 3 to 4 hours doing some course and see how it's gonna happen, and it may help you. Use this lockdown period. Ma'am, say something about your struggles when you're starting digital marketing. The thing that made you remember till today. When I started, there were so many obstacles, guys, because I didn't have a single penny at that time because I stopped working. Living in Auckland is so expensive. We have to simply pay 15,000 rupees per week for rent. So expensive here. So I drained out all my savings. I even had to sell my home. I had a home here when I was working, when I was studying. I bought one, so I sold it, and I drained out of everything. So I still remember, even without single penny, how I struggled. But one thing was, I was very sure because I used to read a lot of books. Everyone had this issue, even Elon Musk or so many entrepreneurs. So one biggest struggle that I still would say is initially reaching out and finding clients was harder. It was all one on friends of friends, word of mouth. So that was happening for the past 9 months. So when I started making this video, it is so helpful. When I'm getting calls from Auckland, Wellington, I have my clients in Australia as well now. Even in Melbourne, I got a call yesterday from Melbourne as well. So this personal branding and video marketing is helping me so much. But I didn't know it then. I should have done it before, but I didn't know it. This lockdown period, I utilized it, and I'm very happy about it. What are the things that I should learn if I want to enter into digital marketing for a beginner? There are so many things in digital marketing. I have team who is doing website, graphic design, team who is doing content writing. Check what you like. I always say is when you don't like anything, please don't do it, because at the end of 50, 60 years, you will regret it. Why I lived this life. So just start it now. Live the life you want to have. So find out what you actually like. If you ask my graphic designer to go and do a website, he will never do it because he doesn't like it and he doesn't want to also do it. So find what are all there and see what you want to do and do what you like about doing it. And remember, digital marketing is not your final destination. See whether you like it. If you don't like it, move on to the next. How about the security of our data in cloud? If you have anything on the browser, it's always available to everyone. There are for example, there are security protocols being done on the cloud platforms. If you use some kind of those security, it's good. But with respect to the social media platforms, it's very clear, definitely they are not secure at all. And I happened to meet one of cybersecurity guys in New Zealand. He works for one of the top telecommunication industries here. It's called 2 Degrees. That guy said, I'm not on any social media platforms. I know what's the security breach behind all these platforms. And he said, I'm not using any of it. So when you're online, yes, you're susceptible to all these problems. And cloud, they're still doing security these days. So check with them, check with their customer support, how their security are, read their terms and conditions. If you do not know what they're saying in terms and conditions, if it is for your business, make sure you hire a lawyer and check it. Or if it's just for your personal purposes, customer supports are very helpful depending on cloud platforms. Talk to them and use it depending on your data. My connectivity is slow, so AV is breaking. Sorry about that, Priyadarshini. Can you send by chat window? Jabiz, what are you asking? Can you just quickly tell me what you're asking so I can send it to you? Ma'am, say about your struggles. Okay, I answered that. How can DM help education institutes? I think I answered that question. Ayushi, Uday Kumar has asked the same question, so I answered it before. How to minimize the risks in digital marketing, mainly data theft. Clear the cookies, use incognito mode as much as possible, clear caches as much as you can. Don't store your passwords on your browsers. There are some new browsers that are coming, that is DuckDuckGo. Check what others you can do and handle it. But maybe there are sometimes you really want to see some of the ads that are important for you. So for me, I really want to see all the ads done by all the digital marketing companies in Auckland. I will not disable my ads. Definitely. Because I want to analyze what the ads are going on. Even if you are a travel freak, you really want to know what's happening in is there anyone giving an offer to travel to some other country? You really want to know it. So see what's your priority and then act accordingly. Okay. What are the major tools of digital marketing? I don't know what do you mean by digital tools. So there are so many different things in digital marketing. Each and everything has its own tools. So website means there are different tools. Graphic designing, there are several tools. So find out. It is better to watch all these digital marketing influencers. Please refer to Saurav Jain and Digital Pratik. They have very good information online. And then based on that, you can see what tools are they using. What are the course? Just search Saurav Jain course. They have courses on Udemy, Udemy, Udemy. And there are more courses on YouTube as well. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to type the name of those people, Saurav Jain and Digital Pratik. Okay, so you can just have a look about them, about their courses. It's on YouTube. Even they are active because they are digital marketing influencers. They are quite active on all social media platforms. You can find them everywhere. Hold on. Introduced person now WordPress. Okay. Okay, hold on. I missed.
Here we have one question, Lata. What are the major effects of economic slowdown in digital marketing industry?
I can't. It was breaking, Johnny. Can you repeat it again?
What's the major effects of economic slowdown in digital marketing industry?
Especially even during this lockdown, what happened was because the first few days of lockdown was a very bad time for BrandUpWise. We lost so many clients because they do not have their own business, right? Like assume there's my restaurants and some of the top corporate companies, people who have face-to-face trainings, they do not work. And what they did was the first thing they touched is our digital marketing budget. So we lost so many clients in the first few days of the lockdown. So because of that, the digital marketing revenue has increased during this time, during this lockdown. I'm sure you would have noticed it too. Even I have here it, because I'm into marketing, it affected me a lot. But little bit after like a week or two after the lockdown, what happened was people started realizing that they have to invest it because it's the right time. I started also making videos about what is the importance of going into digital marketing. So at the moment, to answer you, Johnny, this lockdown period will definitely affect digital marketers. But if someone, a very good entrepreneur, will know and use this time for digital marketing. I'm spending quite a lot of money promoting my videos online. I know about what's going to come out of it. After lockdown, this is going to boom crazily. People are going to be behind this. So yeah, until for the next few days, it's going to be down, but it will come up very soon. Did that answer your question, Johnny?
Yes. Actually, it was a question from one person.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Srilata is asking, why did you choose New Zealand to do business and not India? Good question. Because I studied here, I had to stay here. I got my resident visa, so I have to stay here until 2023 to get my passport. So I had to stay here, but I don't want to wait until until I go back and start my business in India. So, but to my best of things, I'm recruiting Indian people. So I'm happy about that.
Here we have one question from Mr. John Paul. Is there any forum or authority to solve the complaint of customer to reduce the level of fraudulent activity?
Again, Johnny, the reason is in the terms and condition, they have already clearly mentioned that they can clearly use your data for all the analysis. Okay. So they write, because these legal terms are written in such a way, it satisfies them.
Okay.
That's why, if you remember, I have no idea how many of you saw Mark Zuckerberg's video when he was talking to the judge regarding this Cambridge scandal.
Okay.
The way the judge asking question and the way Mark Zuckerberg was answering, he was like a robot answering. You wouldn't have seen him like that. So it was very clear. It was clearly laid down. They know exactly what legal things is going to happen, and they have clearly written on terms and conditions. And we do not have time to read all of that, right? And that's what we are facing, because now at the moment, because I'm currently running the company, I have to understand contracts, terms and conditions, privacy policy for my company, right? So now I understand how we have to be very careful, because people will sue us easily. If I'm doing any mistake for my clients, they're going to sue me with $1 or $2 million. So they'll be very careful, Johnny.
Yeah.
So one thing is, you have to read the terms and conditions.
Okay.
If you're very sure that they have done something fraudulent, then you can go ahead and complain. And how many of us have the strength to complain against these kind of monsters? They're gonna come out of it, or they are gonna say something, and you're gonna come out of it they are gonna come out of it very soon. But at the moment, there are privacy. If the privacy policies, check it. If they're all fine, you can definitely raise questions about it. Does that answer your question, Johnny?
Yeah, it was a question from Mr. John Paul.
John Paul, is that fine?
Yeah. He's
okay.
He's our staff from Satyabama Institute.
Oh, I see.
He's
okay.
from
nice
MBA department. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. You named about few free digital marketing tools. I've already mentioned that, ma'am. Does digital marketing work for all businesses? At this moment, even if you are selling coffin for funerals, you still can use digital marketing. Okay. I have seen even, which one I want to highlight? Okay, this one is really funny one. During the lockdown, I was doing one marketing for one of clients. She does dog grooming. Her work is to beautify the dogs. She has a saloon and she beautifies the dogs. Okay. She made an online course about dog grooming, and she sold the course each for $250. And within first 2 days, she sold around like hundreds of those. So even those can work. Okay, so every business works with digital marketing. If you have specific thing you want to ask, I can answer you. Is SEO efficient for education institutes? Definitely yes. SEO, if you find the right person for SEO, he can make sure your education institute websites can come on the top in 5 to 6 months. It is very good to invest. If you put Google ads and run it, what it's going to do is, it's only how much ever money you put, only those many people, the ads will be shown. But if you make your effort on SEO, it's going to be like global effect. Unlimited times it's shown to people. We had done 3 projects on SEO. They're all quite successful. I had one client, just because he got his SEO on the first page, he canceled our contract. So it's that effective. Okay, I'd answered that. Thank you, ma'am, for giving an answer. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is there any forum authority to solve the complaint of, I answered that. is there any jobs available for BTech electronic students in digital marketing?
Yeah,
I
one
had
more
even,
question.
because I was, yes, Johnny?
One more
Yeah.
question is there. What is the same, similar to that? What are the roles of digital marketing in connection with electronics and communication engineering?
Okay, I'll tell you one thing, because when I finished my master's in SS and I went to Infosys. So I was into a training group in Mysore where everyone was non-CSE. Electronics, aeronautical, mechanical, everyone. If everyone could do IT software engineering job, I'm very sure even for that you need to learn coding and all that. It was a tough work for information technology. But with digital marketing, you are already born and brought up with marketing. So you are going to love it. And it will be much, much easier for people to learn, especially for engineering brains. It will be much easier because you have done quite a lot of things and you're already also watching so many things about marketing. Even you will realize once you start realizing, even when you watch Big Boss, you will say what are the marketing big things they do. You will realize why they put Vanita into Big Boss. I see everything as marketing. So the thing is, every one of you have opportunities in digital marketing. That's what I would say. There are some one of you maybe into electronics, but you love arts, love drawings, love things. So you might end up in being a graphic designer. I have my website developer. He finished computer science, and his master's was something in embedded. He's still doing digital marketing. So my answer is, it's all about whether you like it or not. Okay. What are the advantages and disadvantages of digital marketing? As I said, advantages, all the businesses are going to reach all their target market. And if it is effectively done, they can reach correct people. Even we can choose 5 to 6 kilometers and we can reach that particular people. So disadvantage, be careful. Every social media platforms is watching you. So be careful. That's the disadvantage. I'm very proud that it's a person from E-Road achieving in business. I like the similarities in your vision with mine. So can you say a way to contact you further for getting more knowledge? Contact me on the email. It's already on the screen. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn ID is Lata Kartika, PhD. So you can connect with me on LinkedIn because I'm quite active on LinkedIn. I prefer, because most of my clients are on LinkedIn. So I'm quite active on it. Keep watching my Instagram pages where I always tell about entrepreneurship journey, how to improve in life, about mindset. So probably watch me on Instagram as well. Excellent present. Thank you, Uday Kumar. Thank you for that. Excellent. Can you share how you are doing digital marketing with your clients with simple example? Actually, for me, digital marketing is about, a lot of people think, oh, it's website development, graphic design. For me, for brand up wise, a clear thing is business growth for my clients and to have an effective relationship with them and with their clients. So I will do every single thing that will make their business grow. Some business needs personal branding, like I do go online and talk about it. Some business needs only, there is one guy, he is the world champion of public speaking doing digital marketing with us. For all his clients are corporate people. He has to do email marketing. So I cannot say which one works or not. We have to analyze what is good for that particular business. For seafood restaurant, I cannot go and put their profile on LinkedIn. So I have to see which one is right and I will do it accordingly. That's why we have strategy session every time before anyone comes being one of our clients. Thank you guys. How to collect data based on individual, like from browsing history? I don't know, what do you mean by that, Savita? Do you want to explain a little better so I can easily ask? The growth about digital marketing in India, huge. So many people, even my team is in India, so I know how digital marketing is working better in India. It's already reached $1 billion mark. It's going to be so crazy in the next few years, actually. Thank you. you're saying that, okay, I'm from Erode. I'm always motivated. So my dad and mom are like that. So always they motivate me. Mm, um, roles of digital marketing. Mm, Ma'am, do we need a big budget to do digital marketing? This is a very good question, Nisha. I started with $0, just my brain as an investment. So I started with $0. I have already reached a revenue of $25,000. It's almost 13 lakh rupees in revenue so far. So $0, just my brain and my way of talking to people. So yeah, you can start off with zero budget. I'm beginner now. I want to start DM. What are steps to take? Please attend the classes. Do certification. Don't do certification to get the certificate. Get the certification to do digital marketing. Release certificate will be provided for attending this webinar. Philip, as I said, I think that your staff members will talk to you about it. Next is how much should be the text content on Facebook ads? Ad text charges are there. So if you just run it for free, it's all for free. I think it is going beyond too technical, Ayushi. So you can check my videos. I have also talked about social media posts, and I'll also be talking about Facebook ads and all that. Okay, so please check it. It's not a promotion, guys. I want to really help you. So you don't mind about subscribing. I don't care about following and all that. So just check it if you really want to get value. Feedback link will be sent to our email. Thank you. How to become a graphic designer? Design first. That's a good thing. Just go ahead and do it, Manikandan. Actually, my designer name is also Manikandan. Try it. Get some ideas online. Try to do it online. Learn the tools, Adobe Illustrator, Corel Draw, anything you want to do. Try it. And if you guys are really interested, please contact me through the email. If you want to try some kind of things, probably you can, if you're really interested in starting your journey, probably you can send in the CV. If I've already done something, maybe I will talk to you to see whether we can do, because we are getting more clients in the future. Let's see if we can do something. As a beginner, where should I concentrate on DM? As I said before, Nagaraj, focus on what you like. Simple. What is the connection between SEO and content marketing? If in order for your website to rank on SEO, you need to write content that your target audience would like. So that's the connection. Can digital marketing teaches cyber security? It's like what Vijay says, putting beetroot in with tomato. So nobody is going to teach cyber security with digital marketing because
Here we have
digital
one.
marketers do want.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Here we have one question from Subiksha Lata. Do we need to have coding knowledge to do digital marketing?
No. It is actually, if you want to run the business, it's always good, because sometimes some clients come up and say, oh, Lata, this is not 6 months, but my team will be sleeping. So if you see, guys, so New Zealand is 6.5 hours ahead of India. So it's already 9:30 p.m. here. So sometimes my team will be sleeping by the time my clients are awake and ask me. So it's actually better to know a little bit about it, but it's actually not completely necessary. It's better if you learn a little bit of it. What are the softwares to get in depth learning in digital marketing? Again, digital marketing have so many different things. Find out what each thing you want to do. If it's a website, go ahead and learn about WordPress. If it's graphic design, go ahead and learn about Adobe Illustrator. So that would be a good thing. As your opinion, tell me the success mantra in your life. In my life, it is all about mindset. If I think I can do it, I will do it. My goal in life is to earn 10 trillion. Sorry?
No.
Are we going beyond the time?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No.
Okay. Is it okay, Johnny? Can I still continue or do you...
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Okay. So, as I said, for me, success is all about how I have it on my vision board. I want to achieve it. So, with respect to money-related goal, I want to earn 10 trillions. And with related to my personal goals, it's all about world travel because I want to just go around the world and enjoy everything. And I want to even enjoy walking on the roads of certain countries and also going on luxurious car in a certain country. So my thinking is different. So traveling is another thing. And I keep want to continue this entrepreneurship. I want to see like how these people are thinking because they have complex minds. So I want to definitely see how things are. But one thing I want you all to follow is if you think you can do it or if you think you can't do it, you are right. So think that you can do it and you will do it. If a software engineer can become a digital marketer and manage so many clients and get still success, it's all just my belief. So if you think you can, you can. How I build an audience on social media? Please provide a lot of value. Don't expect anything. Followers, likes, don't expect anything. Enjoy what you like, do it, and then automatically audience will be built. And remember, it won't be built overnight. It will be built over time. So make sure it give a lot of time. Don't expect anything immediately. For me, it is, I'm lucky because 3 videos, it helped, but it is not a complete all-time success story. It's just a luck this time. But give patience, keep doing it before you before you see the results. So keep doing it. What are the most effective ways to increase engagement on social media? Abhishek, I think the same answer. Give values and try to connect with your friends so that they tell you. See, word of mouth is powerful. And after word of mouth, organic reach is powerful. If you give value, people are definitely going to watch you. So 3 things that's going to be online and effectively impact people is if your content is educational, if your content is inspirational, if your content is entertaining, then people are going to watch you. So create content something like this: entertainment, education, motivation. Next thing is if an online campaign received negative feedback via social media, how would you respond? Good question. So first thing is don't delete that comments because it may affect your page. Please go ahead and ask them very clearly why it is why it is negative. Clearly explain why and how. Find all possible ways to solve that comment. Okay. So I answered this in one of the community groups, and that person said, "What if so many people are keep answering? For example, there was one brand. The people kept on saying, "Oh, that's too much pricey, too much pricey." So that's also a negative comment. People will just come and see, don't even see what's the price, they'll just go away. So those kind of businesses, you can consider deleting it. But you cannot delete Google reviews or Facebook reviews, right? So in that case, make sure that you react very well. When someone is seeing the negative reviews, they are also seeing the replies to those reviews. If those replies are highly convincing, that itself is another story for people to tell. They will be convinced that, oh, you are also very good in customer support. So don't underestimate the negative reviews. React to them, genuinely react to them. DMS business or for your own business marketing? I don't know, what do you mean by that, Suresh Kumar Velusamy? If you want, can you repeat it in the next line so I can tell you? Is there any minimum qualification strengths are required to do Go DM? Some of my team members just finished 12th standard. I have my team members who is doing graphic designing, extremely cool designs, just finished 12th grade. Even if there are anyone who is making really cool designs, just studied 3rd standard or 4th standard, I'm still happy to take. My thing is all about quality delivered to my clients. So for me, being hiring, I don't mind hiring anyone. But if you want to have your own business, then you need to have some understanding of entrepreneurship and some understanding of the business is very helpful. For all products and services, digital marketing is suitable. Yes, if you tell me very clearly what it is, it's suitable. It can work for any business. As of now, I have seen so many things. Yes. What are the steps to start DM business? Find your first client. I think I'm reading out the questions fine. What are the steps to start digital marketing business? Find your first client. Do the best for them. I did the best for the first client and I got word of mouth, and it keeps growing. It almost grows like tree. Like COVID-19 spreads, it actually spreads like that. So get your first client. But before getting your first client, you have to be confident that you can be able to do it, right? So find ways of learning. And once you're confident a little bit, go ahead and find a client. What's the future trend of digital marketing? It's tough or easy for all range of people. If you're asking me about working in digital marketing, I'm very sure it's going to be very high, because you are seeing as digital marketing as marketing. As I said in my presentation, it's about data, using data. If the data will be there for the next 30 years. So that's not going to die. Just like information technology, it's not going to die. So it's going to be trending up. And so many of the entrepreneurs also have said the same. Can knowledge and share market be used in digital marketing? I'm really sorry, Rajgopal. I have no idea about share markets. I tried it, but it's not for me. Okay.
Kartika, Lata?
Yes, Johnny.
Some few people have raised hands. We'll just answer to them one by one. First, Ms. Kanimoli Dureraj. Can you please raise your question?
Yes,
please
Kanimoli.
Unmute yourself. Hello? Ms. Kanimoli?
Yes, Kanimoli.
Dureraj. Hello? It's not audible, sir. Hello? Yes, ma'am.
Kanimoli, I can barely hear you. Can you be louder?
Ma'am, no questions, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, all good.
Okay,
perfect.
Miss Nitya.
Some people are asked. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Johnny. Sorry about that.
Miss Nitya Devi. And we have Mr. John Paul. Do you have any question to ask, sir?
If you don't have questions, can you put your hands
down, please? Okay, Lata. Okay.
We'll take another 5 minutes of question and we'll finish. Is that fine, Johnny?
Yes, fine, Lata. That's fine.
Okay. Ma'am, if at some point in time your team didn't agree with your direction, how did you handle it? Actually, I encourage a healthy discussion. For me, it's all about logic. If you can tell me the right reason why they are not agreeing, and if I feel like it is better, I always agree with it. There are so many times, because for me, I am very good in managing the business, but they are very good in technical things. I can't think too much about graphic design, just like my team member, right? So it's all about, if they can convince me, I am also happy to pick. It's all about healthy discussion, and I never had problem with that. I have a very beautiful team. Share your experience about Genesis Consulting. Yes, it's an Australian client. We help them making their website. You can check their website. Ma'am, building a constant profile on social media with many followers and giving promotion comes under DM. Yes, it comes under personal branding and influencer marketing. Yes. Can we develop apps using digital marketing? I don't know what do you mean. You can use digital marketing to promote your apps. There are so many campaigns available to promote your apps. Digital marketing is for marketing. Once you finish a product, actually app is a product. So when you finish a product, you can market. So digital marketing can be used to promote apps. Difference between online and marketing and digital, they are same. Actually, they are same. Ma'am, share your experience. I told that. What sort of problem one could face in DM? When you are giving consulting to your clients, make sure you have a contract that you're not responsible for any of their losses, because indemnity is a very big thing in consulting. So even I'm thinking about taking an indemnity insurance. So I'm trying to cover it for $2 million. So that insurance will help me, even if my clients has to go through any loss, the insurance company may be able to cover. But in the contract, I always have to mention that. I always say, like, we'll try our best, but I always mention that it's not under our control. And also one of the biggest problem, another thing is some people think that, oh, one week they will do marketing, they'll get huge number of clients. That's not going to happen. It works over time, not overnight. So they have to making the clients understand that they need patience and perseverance. It's the biggest hurdle for me. Ma'am, what are the best ways to start a blog? Start a blog. So start writing and create your own blog. There are so many things online. So many courses online about starting a blog. Follow someone who's already doing it and learn it, do it. Apps like Bitcoin, how can they market? I have no idea about that, Shaikh. I'm really sorry about that. What is more beneficial on social media? Ayushi is asking, what is more beneficial, running social media ad in slot or continuously running ads, like 10K to be spent in 1 week or 2? See, Ayushi, it's simple. If you run ads, people may come to you, ask about your business, but whether they will purchase a product or not, it's all about the company's credibility. People will come and talk to me. Oh, Lata has made a video. Let me call her, talk to her, whether she can do digital marketing for my company. If I don't convert them at that time into a proper client, that's a waste. With using your ads, you can attract people, but whether you're going to do business with them, it's all about your credibility. So build your credibility first before putting money on it. How to find fake promises in digital marketing and how to resolve it. I don't know what fake promises you mean by Arvind. So in my understanding, what you mean is whether they are misusing your data. I already talked about it, but nobody is doing fake promises. You already accepted to the terms and conditions, and that's why they are promoting things for you. So as much as I understand, they are not doing any fake promises. Maybe you tell your question clearly. Ma'am, what attracted you most to be a part of the digital marketing industry? I want to do what I want to do. I don't know. It's so exciting talking to clients, learning about their businesses, because as I told you, next 35 years, I'm going to do business. I don't know whether it's going to be digital marketing or not. Talking to those people who are already into business, learning from them, I love it. And putting out content, making their website look beautiful, talking to them about personal branding, that's what I love. So that's why I'm doing it. And it comes to me naturally. I struggled really hard to do engineering, but this digital marketing has come to me very naturally, like a common sense. So that's why I love it. Is marketing Ayurvedic products with DM profitable? Again, once you build credibility, then you can definitely make it possible. You have to have credibility. Yes. And remember, don't rely only on digital marketing. Do all the ways of marketing. If your target audience is going to watch television, market it there. If your target audience is going to be on TikTok, market it there. Try different platforms. That way your marketing will be much more effective. Can you mention any biggest challenge in your digital marketing career so far? Yeah, making people understand that patience is important is the biggest problem that I always face. Otherwise, it's quite subtle. Actually, I'm loving it. Very good clarification. If any growth in digital marketing, share with all through webinar, eye-opening. Okay. Okay, I think I answered all the questions. Is
Yes.
there? Thank you so much for your patience. I'm sure you would have learned something. Please connect to me on LinkedIn. I'm sure if you have any talents, definitely talk to me. I may be a little bit late in replying to your messages. Things are getting because I'm expanding the team, so things are getting a little bit busier these times. So I will definitely answer at send text and connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Karthikeyan, for the opportunity. I'm so happy about talking to you all, your young cohort.
Thank you, Lata. It was a wonderful session. You have answered plenty of questions, sir. So I hope participants would be satisfied. Okay, and now we have come to the end of session. And now I call upon Dr. S. Karthikeyan, FIE, Fellowship, Institute of Engineers, Head, IEI Coordinator, Satyabama IEI Student Branch, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Hi Lata. On behalf of the management of Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, I thank Lata for giving a webinar on digital marketing. It was an excellent session imparting the knowledge of upcoming digital marketing field. Thank you. I thank all the participants also. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.
Good night, Lata. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night, Johnny.
Thank you. I thank all the participants. It was a wonderful session. Thank you for being wonderful participants. Soon your certificates will be sent to your email ID using which you have registered for the webinar. Thank you.
Thank you.